Y'all couldn't even hear me. I was all muted up like Carlee. Carlee Rose, what I mean. All right, let me start over. What's going on, y'all? First of all, what everybody drinking? This is night two of this every night, Monday through Friday, nightly chit chat that we're gonna start doing over here about whatever was going on in the tabloids. It don't even matter what it is. We're gonna talk about something about 25, 30 minutes. If it get good, we're gonna go for an hour, but 25, 30 minutes. Last night we talked about Carlee Rose, Carlee, whatever her name is. And I said we'll talk about it again if something happened since then, and something did happen since then. It looks like her mom on them went and did an interview. So that's quite exciting to me to hear what the mama and the daddy had to say. When you come in and say, hey, say what's up, show a little love, especially if you want to be blessed by God. Come on in, let me know where you're watching from, and say hey. And also, if you're drinking something, let me know. I know it's, again, work night. Come and say hey. And if you want to come onto the show, I'll provide the link in the chat as well. Actually, let me go ahead and do that right now, just in case anybody want to pop on and give their opinions on what's transpiring. So we're going to talk about Carlee, then we're going to talk a little bit about Pound Town. Pound Town. Y'all know the words of this crazy song in the school. And then we're going to chat a little bit about old dude. That's a dude that just murked, if you will, his girlfriend. And the details of it are quite interesting. I didn't know that I knew about Lorena Bobbitt, right? That was Lorena Bobbitt. And Lorena Bobbitt, when she's known for cutting off her man's junk. But I ain't never heard about no man cutting off a woman's cat. Never heard no coochie been cut off ever in all my years, in all my 39 years. Never heard of a woman coochie being cut off. I don't even know how you would go about doing it, but he did it. And we're going to talk about that too. So when you come in again, say hey, say what's up, show the love. First thing we're going to do is we're going to watch this video and analyze and give our opinions. We're not here to judge, but we are here to judge. We're not here to judge, but we are here to judge just a little bit. We're here more so to inspect, analyze, give our unadulterated, unfiltered opinion on this gal and what her parents have to say. All right, so let me see. Let me share my screen, and let's see what not old gal, but the parents had to say about it. One second. Let me see. Present, share screen. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let me see what the mama now at this side. Y'all see me? Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna play this again. Let me know if y'all can't hear it. Hopefully you can.
What was it like? To me, just so much joy.
This morning, in an exclusive sit-down with NBC News,
You
the
up?
parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours.
What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But
what does that mean? That she was not in a good state? Does it mean she was deranged? She was in a manic state? Was she ripped to shreds? Her clothes ripped to shreds? Was she mute? Become deaf mute when they don't want to sit in. I'm curious. I wish they would expand a little bit more on exactly what she was or how her demeanor was when they saw her, to the point to where you couldn't hug her much. She said you hug her, but not hug her much. Let me get the exact words of how she said it. I'm gonna tear this all the way apart. I want to hear every little detail. Go back a little bit more.
But I had to stand back because she was not in a good state.
Describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours.
What did you do when you saw her?
We
First
tried.
of all, can I just say this interviewer has a funny demeanor. I don't know if okay.
On
Sorry.
their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours.
What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But it's
So did they call the police and the ambulances when she got there? Is that what happened? Did anybody hear what happened exactly with that? Did she call the medical professionals? So they seem to have been there waiting on her. Okay. Continue.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running, all her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
there were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
That part is irritating as hell to me. It's very akin to the Jamie Foxx situation. Like, listen, we're involved. We're invested. We're emotionally invested. Some people financially invested. Why can't y'all tell us something? Something, just in case somebody's still out there running rampant. We need to know something. In my opinion, we do. It's turning out to be a Juicy Smollett situation, and I'm hoping that's not the case. So let's continue.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to.
Okay, I'm gonna tackle that. Just say we'll see what Rep said. What would be the reason though? Has anyone close to the case that has corroborated the kidnapping and lost child on the side of the street? I don't know if you said what would be the reason for that? I don't know. It's all kind of weird to me. We got my brothers in hell. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Not much. Did you see this? The mom and daddy's interview on this situation?
I saw a snippet of it. I didn't actually see the whole interview, but I did see a little part of it.
And I know you're a very reasonable gentleman. You know,
I am.
We a lot of times we find ourselves while we're best friends. We find ourselves sometimes on opposite aisles when it comes to some things.
That's because you're not reasonable. I'm reasonable, and you're not.
So I want us to break down what they're saying here. We're gonna take long. I want to break down what they're saying and give our opinions. Rep says, why would she lie? Sorry, if I'm not making sense. Why would she lie about it? I don't necessarily feel like, I don't know if she's lying. I know people are saying that she may be lying. I'm just saying I need to know what's going on. I'm nosy. Listen, we're all invested. We're invested emotionally. I don't pray often, but I was invited and asked to pray about this. And if I get some time out my night to pray, I need to know what the hell happened that you back to the house unscathed from what we.
I know. It was me that was asking you to pray about it.
I need to know what happened, just like the Jamie Foxx thing. I need to know what's going on. We invested. You wanted prayers? You solicited prayers? I want to know what's going on. I don't want this to be a Juicy Smollett situation. So let's go back to the family. Let's rewind a little bit.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy. They saying it's a Juicy Smollett situation, maybe. I don't know.
Man, we'll see.
What was it like?
Look at her demeanor.
To me, I mean, just so much joy.
This morning, in an exclusive sit-down with NBC News, the parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours.
What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But it's
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Nobody else saw this toddler on the road.
And that's the question. And that's what people are asking. Nobody else seen this baby running on the side on the shoulder of the highway. Nobody but her. She got super eyes, right? Nobody seen it.
It's so dark. It's so dark outside.
And not only did nobody else see it, but when she done pulled over, she didn't flag nobody. Nobody pulled over to help and see what's going on, and nobody saw this baby. I think that's odd. I mean, am I tripping on that?
Look, I don't want to be insensitive, but it does seem like there's a lot of things to the story that just don't seem to be smelling right.
It's something damaged in the buttermilk, whatever it is, a fly in the buttermilk or something.
I don't know. The highway situation. Let me tell you what. When they say that I envision this girl driving on the road in the daytime now, on maybe a one-way road out in the country somewhere, and she saw a baby on the side of the road, pulled over to help, and then got ambushed. I didn't know they was on a highway.
On a main highway, a main road, and she don't want to see a baby.
Let
me see.
And it's weird because there had to have been some police officers passing through there. I mean, that is weird.
So let's get back to let's see what she's saying. But this interviewer, her facial expression just killed me. All right.
But
take your time, baby. Take your time.
Take your time.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. Pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running. All her personal belongings you can set for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
That's problematic to me. God damn it.
Okay. And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her
pause.
Say something. Say something.
How is she dealing with some trauma? People making. Why is she online? She's so distraught. She's so distraught right now. Why the hell is she on social media seeing what we saying about her? Huh?
Yeah, I'm with the comments here. I'm reading. Where is the 911 audio? Let's get that. Can we hear that?
I mean, I have to find it.
I ain't released it.
Oh, they haven't? Really?
No, they ain't released it.
Okay. That's okay.
We need that. We need that. Why it gotta be us? No, I'm sorry. I mean, this could be actual truth.
Disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carlee has given detectives her statement so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
NBC News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police have just said they're following up on all information provided by Carlee.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say one thing is clear.
Do you believe she was fighting for her life?
Oh, she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
But she made it back to you.
She made it back.
Yeah, she did make it back. All right, Priscilla, so investigators are obviously busy on this case. What are they looking into going forward?
Yeah, Hoda, right now they're analyzing that initial 911 call and also that traffic cam video showing that car driving on the interstate very slowly with its flashers on, believed to be Carlee's car. And of course, they're looking at the evidence from the crime scene, including the car and her cell phone, which was found on the roadway nearby. Police say that they have been able to account for all of her steps leading up to her disappearance, but those 48 hours when she was gone still remain a mystery. Hoda?
They're gonna find out.
Behind her phone, her pocketbook, and all those.
Let me tell you. Let me just say this. Have you ever pulled up on somebody on the highway and on the shoulders? Let's say somebody had a flat tire. They called and say, "Lamar, I'm on the side of the highway. I need you to come help me out." Even then, you got to be really looking because you're going so fast.
Yeah, and a lot of times you pass them up, and you got to come
pass them up. You got to back around. So my thing is, if she saw the baby, she more likely, because she's driving 60, at least 60. And let's just give her at least 60 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
You got to drive. You see the baby. You see oh man, that's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You pull over, right? At then you didn't pass the baby. Is there footage of her getting out the car and walking back, or at least backing her car back up?
Not that I've seen. But
to go get the baby, because
she's actually in this town now, in this area. You got some new information, in my opinion.
Wait, who was in this town?
Hey,
oh, okay.
What's your email address? I'm finna send you the video.
Oh shoot. Here we go. Lamar, right? And let's go to 3wgproductions@gmail.
3wg@gmail.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Disregard that dog.
That's Lamar, lovely dog. He loves that dog so much. Saw him caressing it the other day. Sit on his, licking him all on his neck and stuff.
You know, I want to rocket crap when I'm on live. So I'm check my email now. We're gonna go and play. We're gonna play whatever you send.
Here we go.
Then we got some insider information.
Insider information. I love it. Let's see what we got.
What we got?
Are you able to put it on live, or you gotta?
Yeah, I think so. I should be able to. How long is it? Oh, well, I'll let her finish what she's doing. Oh yeah, I can share my screen and show it.
Okay, good. Yeah. Anyway, just I have to see what's going, because it don't make a lot of sense. I mean, like you said, she had to. First of all, was she on the phone? Was she on the phone talking to her cousin?
Yep, and then she called the police.
She called the police. I mean, you have to been paying close. I mean, she got some good night vision.
You out there looking for babies at this point.
The baby had to have a white t-shirt on. Pamper had to be exposed. You know what I mean? Was it a white baby or black baby? I mean, that matters.
Yeah. And still ain't nobody said no baby is missing. It's quite.
It could have been the abductor's baby.
So yeah, some people did, so they think maybe it was.
So let me know if you get it.
All right, let me see. Not yet. Is it long? Is it a big file? I'm still looking. You see you see how I spelled it in the chat? So make sure you got it spelled right.
Okay, so dispatcher said it was a white baby, white tee, shirt, and a diaper. And so No, hey.
I don't got it yet. I don't got it yet, in my opinion. Let me look again. Let me look one more game. I want to see this footage. I'm excited. He got me. He piqued my interest. See
And
what's
so
true.
then she walked home, right? So they dropped her in the area where she walked home, or
This I've heard she got dropped off, and I also heard she walked home. So I'm confused, and I hate that the parents aren't willing to.
we know she. I mean, she couldn't have been dropped off, right?
This dog about to piss me off.
Like, can you imagine showing your abductors where you live at, or where your parents live at?
Right. So the only thing I can imagine is maybe the abductor said, okay, if you say anything, then we're gonna hurt your mama now. We know where you stay. We're gonna drop you off. You tell us where you stay. We know where y'all stay. We're gonna burn this place down if you don't if you say something. Maybe. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm sorry for everything I've said. However, if that ain't the case,
I mean, they all say that. They all say that.
You have to scare them going.
Yeah, that's girl, man. They all say that.
Let me see. Okay, let me look. It ain't came through. Maybe it must be a big old file. So if she sends it, if it eventually comes through, I'll just talk about it. I'm gonna be on every day this week talking about something. So we'll move on to something else real fast. You hear about booty hole pink and body hole brown, Pound Town performing. They said she possibly performed at a school. Did she actually perform, or did she show up to do some charity stuff? You hear about this?
I mean, I know the song. I didn't know she performed at a school. That's not true. Was it a private school?
It was a.
I know it was a public
Let me pull up the principal. It was a principal actually in trouble for having her come and supposedly perform at the school. Let's see if we find it. Pound Town. Oh, here we go. St. Louis school principal. We see in trouble. Had female rapper Sexy Red perform Booty Hole Brown, Coochie Pink. And there was 12 and 13-year-olds in the audience. What is world coming to? I'm a very.
Did she perform it at the school?
What this is?
She came on his premises and performed this
in the gym. She was in the gym like a pep rally. Okay,
that's worse than Kaya back in the day.
You ain't never lying. Oh, she didn't got
neck and back.
If you see her on TikTok, it's crazy. All right, real serious story here. We've heard about what's her name? We got 6 minutes. 7 minutes. We get out here. We heard about Lorena Bobbitt, right? Back in the day. What is she famous for? You remember?
Yeah, cutting them dude's penis, her husband's penis off.
You ever heard of anybody cutting off somebody's cooch? We got a story. I didn't mean to laugh. I mean to chuckle. But right here, man kills girlfriend and mutilates her body. Mom found her with no breast, no vagina, and no eyes.
Holy Jesus!
What the entire? And this is him. This is his stuff. I think right here.
Is he alive? He killed himself, or is he alive?
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I don't even know. He said I got into an argument with my girlfriend, who's I think is Instagram famous or something like that. Which fight I mistakenly stabbed her and ran away out of fear and being suicidal since.
How you mistakenly stab somebody?
Right, fool. Did you stab what you stab her with? How you acting to stab somebody with a knife? He's out. I intend to end my life. It's hard reading when people are stupid. Now, because I have lost the one I cherish so much. I want to do the right thing and turn myself in. I will gladly die paying with my life now. Okay, good. Kill yourself. I have failed myself.
Don't kill. He need to die in jail. That's what he need to do.
Oh, yeah, you need to suffer a bit. I have failed my mom, myself, and my family. Oh Lord, I can't believe it. You got the kindness to write all this, sit and write all this. I can't believe with this guilt, I'm going crazy. Nothing to kind again. Oh Lord. And I would say nothing but the truth, all from the beginning to what brought. All right, just confess. I have failed myself, same thing. Should have left the toxic relationship, but I didn't. Oh Lord, forgive me. No, Lord, I don't hear you now. He ain't interested. And you're stupid. I'm not a bad person. I'm not an evil person. You are. I'm not a criminal. How are you not a criminal? You just killed your gal and cut a cooch out. I want to live I didn't commit murder. Nothing was intended. Oh Lord, I don't know.
I didn't commit murder.
I want to live.
Was she alive when you was chopping her up?
Right, fool. I want to live my life remaining days on earth. Now you will just under the dirt. No, knowing I do the right thing and take accountability. I will say nothing but the truth and come out clean and hope God grant me eternal peace. And except, no, you're going to hell, sir. I ruined my life at the age of 26. I'm going crazy and I want to die. I think you should go jump off a building or something. What is life now? I want to turn my turn. You still typing. He's still typing, but he want to turn himself in. He ain't did it yet.
That's a lot of that's a lot
she dealt with
who that is? There we go. In my opinion, what'd you say? I lost you.
Oh.
Okay.
Boy, that is sick.
Let me see if it says exactly.
very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at
I thought that was
her.
somebody else talking. I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought
Is that a video?
It's Instagram that started talking. I'm like, what is that? Okay, while popular young IG influencer Augusta, who has been killed by her millionaire boyfriend, was a popular Lagos big boy killer boy Graham. Never heard of him. Her boyfriend stabbed her in his apartment and ran away, leaving her to bleed to death. Her mother, who was looking for her for days, finally tracked her to his house where she found her daughter's dead body with a coochie, her breast, and her eyes gone. The suspect and the victim has been together for 3 years now. The man allegedly takes care of her financially and gave her a real good life. This is a shot to the family. He's saying it's an accident. Lord.
So he ran away. Let me get this. He ran away. He accidentally stabbed her. Then she bled out. Then he came back home to the house or wherever he stabbed her at and started mutilating her body.
We are in our last days. You hear me?
We are.
I got the video. It came through. You better watch it. Then we'll get out.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
Sweet Jesus. Okay.
71.
I don't see no baby on the side of the road.
71. It's going to be 459 South, mile marker 10.
So that's her car?
It's going to be a child walking
You
on the...
see her car with the hazard lights, right? You see how long you drive up the road?
Mm-hmm.
Where she saw the baby? Because she's still driving.
What's this other car?
Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
Wow. The baby is in the grass, in the ditch.
Was she on drugs? Was she?
That's another thing people are asking. If she maybe
she thought she saw a baby.
They saying mental health. Maybe she is paranoid, schizophrenic, or something.
442.
So somebody getting out the car.
There's no cars in the area. Looks like the child's been abandoned on the side of the road.
It's a phantom.
I just see her. I don't see.
Y'all see her actually get out the car?
Yeah, she is. If you zoom in, you will see her. She get out. She goes to the passenger side. She puts her stuff in there, and then she walks into the woods.
441. Can I get you to head that way?
I see her. I think
she's right there. I see she right on the side of her car.
That's her right there. That white figure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's she doing? Calling the police right there? I wonder.
Well, she finna walk into the woods, but the police finna come up.
Oh, she on that stuff. I mean,
that's the mental health. That's the mental health stuff right there. No.
Negative, but she's
still right there. Ain't nobody stopping and saying nothing.
This is a psychotic breakdown.
Because my thing is, there's no other cars around to be forcing you to do this. Like nobody's around. I don't see nobody. Unless somebody ducked off in the woods, squatting down, waiting on some stupid person to stop.
Yeah, what is he saw it or something in the woods?
Right. Jeepers Creepers. Let's see.
I don't see
the y'all still see her right there.
Well, we're not getting the.
No, that's the sign you see. She done already walked into the woods.
I'm gonna say, what the heck? She's down there. Okay, let me rewind it. I want to see her when she actually take a walk. She still. Hold on, let me take.
It's gonna be.
Let me see. Okay.
459 South.
You might have to zoom in.
It's gonna be a child walking on the 3-4-year-old child walking on the side of the interstate next to her.
Y'all see that zoom?
RP's gonna be.
We see it, brother.
Close I don't. Red Mercedes sedan with the hazards on. child's going to be a white male wearing a white T-shirt and a diaper.
So this is her car right here, right?
46 from YMCA.
Okay.
Zoom out a little more. Zoom out a little more. And so you about to see her. Suya, scoot over. You about to see her.
Yeah, you gonna see her get out.
Car. And then she gonna go to the side of it.
Okay, I see her car door opening.
Mm-hmm.
She closed the back.
There she is.
She on the other side.
There's no cars in the area. Looks like the child's been abandoned on the side of the road.
Placing a bomb under the car.
No, she put a wig and stuff in the car.
Oh, okay.
And then she probably do her phone down because she gonna walk into the woods.
Walk into the light, Caroline.
442. You're actually gonna have to access.
Okay, I'm watching her. And ain't nobody out. She's not being disturbed by nobody.
They're going to be plotting just before the exit. 441. Can I get you to head that way?
Okay, so if you see a kid, your first instinct is get out your car and then go around to your passenger side and put stuff in the car, rather than leaving your stuff in the car first and going and grabbing the baby. She walking in the woods.
You know how long she had them hazard lights on? Where she saw the baby? You see how dark it is.
She says that she would return to
This hell crazy. Listen,
southbound, walking southbound.
This hell crazy. Okay, I'm convinced now. I'm convinced now.
I told you I was gonna bring you the proof, baby.
I'm convinced she crazy. Listen, if you see, and I ain't
oh no, she ain't crazy. This was something planned, okay? And let me tell you what the word around town is. The word around town is that her and her boyfriend broke up with her, and she was going to meet this other dude, and this was gonna make him fall back in love with her.
Oh Lord.
Because now all of a sudden the boyfriend is head over heels in love with her again. But wait a minute, hold on. If you think that's rough, okay, how about the police when they got her to the hospital? She couldn't talk to them because she was too comatose.
What?
What you mean comatose? Was she?
And now her parents have hired a lawyer.
Why? Because the lawyers don't. They saying the lawyers probably said, okay, listen.
Well, this is right. Listen. The reason why she's hired
because charges finna be filed because you didn't see no baby, you didn't see no abductor or kidnapper, you saw her walk in the woods.
And you can kind of tell how questioners is starting to go with police officers. You be like, this don't they're asking some real good solid questions about, well, what happened in that 48 hours that you was missing?
Right. And you can't tell us, and you don't want to tell us, and we're trying to get a statement from you, and we need something ASAP because we need to know we need to go get somebody, but yet you want us to wait 3 weeks for you to calm down before you want to talk. What the hell kind of?
Well, I would say this. I would say that she better. They lowered up, which was good because.
But then they didn't find the law.
Police don't like to be embarrassed, and especially in the national news.
They about to be.
And you then. They want to make us. They're gonna make examples out of people.
That's what's gonna happen.
You're gonna probably go to jail.
The one thing that gets me, if you see a baby on the side of the road, if I see a baby on the side of the road, I'm gonna pull my car over quick, mind you.
Right, immediately.
I'm gonna get out my car as fast as I can and run over there and pick that baby up. And see if it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
She ran. She sashayed.
But did you see how many feet she went before she came to a stop? How did you see a baby from that far away in that darkness?
Right.
That's what we were saying earlier. And then she walked around so slow to her.
She going. She didn't think it was gonna go this far. But look,
this is the thing. I always say it's hard to do crimes in 2020, 2023, where it's just full of technology. We got cameras everywhere. Everywhere there's a camera.
Yep. And your and your phone, idiot. Okay.
And your phone, yeah.
All right. Well, I sure appreciate you. In my opinion, you the VIP. I mean, you the
plug. You are the plug.
I don't know how you.
I told you I was gonna bring you the information when I got it.
I appreciate it.
I got some more stuff to give you too.
Okay.
Shay said she didn't think that. You're right. Shay. Oh yeah, by all means, email me. Whatever we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna be on every day tonight. I mean, every day this week at 9:00 talking about something. for just a few minutes. We went 35 minutes there, but But Shay, as a mom, nobody's gonna pull over like that slow, and then go around their passenger side. You gonna run and go grab this baby. That's just instinct for a human. This is instinct. And putting your phone and shit, and your wig, taking your whole wig. Why did she take her wig off to go pick the baby up?
She wanted to probably make it like she was getting abducted or something. That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you, Reps. I appreciate it. Good seeing you. All right. Well, thank you again. In my opinion, I hope to see you again soon. I'll be back on tomorrow talking about whatever shenanigans go on in the tabloids. If there's anything new happen with this, we'll talk about it. But otherwise, we'll be talking about whatever's going on. Pound Town and this chick, whatever,
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
None of the other 100 drop. Right. None of 100 other base saw. Okay. All right.
Nobody saw a baby. Nobody.
Right, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Shay, for popping on. Thank you, Reps, and everybody else. And I will see y'all later. Let me
see you at another time.
Music. Here we go.